guys, my name is Andrea, nutritionist and health coach at Healthy Trucker. If you aren't familiar with me, I figured that this would be a good way for you to kind of put a face to the name if you haven't had a chance to meet me before or you haven't watched any of my videos in the past. So I just wanted to pop in and do a quick little video update to kind of give you guys some motivation, especially going into the weekend, and do a little check-in to see how things are going. So first of all, I am absolutely blown away by everybody's effort and progress and dedication in this challenge specifically. We've ran a lot of challenges in the past and they've all been really successful and we've had great results from all of them, but this one in particular has a bit of a different energy to it. Everybody is really dedicated and really excited. Every single week they're filling out their check-ins and they're getting incredible results. And I think that's what's getting me more excited than anything, is just that it's working. Like, you guys are putting in the work and you're getting the results out of it. And that makes me happy because I know you guys are excited about that. So I've been going through the weekly check-ins every week, and this week in particular, I'm really happy with them because I've been seeing that everybody is getting into a routine. They've been reporting that they're finding they're able to prep their meals each week on the same day, and then they're having healthy meals every day and they're not indulging as much, or they're actually getting into a routine with working out and they're looking forward to their workouts a little bit more than they maybe were a few weeks ago when it's tough to get into that routine. So everybody has been doing amazing as far as their progress. They're doing better than they were 3 weeks ago, and they're finding that routine a little bit better. Now, I am seeing some people who are admitting that they're struggling a little bit in certain areas. So I see a lot of people are doing amazing with their workouts. They're working out 3, 4, even 5 times a week, and that's fantastic. But maybe they're saying, you know what, I'm still struggling a little bit with the diet. I'm not getting in as many vegetables. I'm having to go out for lunch more than I had planned to because I didn't have a lunch prepped. Or on the flip side, we have some people who are saying that they are doing really well with their eating. They're not having sweets, they're not having pop. That was this week's topic, so that was perfect that they mentioned that. But then they're struggling with workouts. At the end of the day, they're just not able to get to the gym, and they're finding that hard. So I want to talk about both of these things. I want to talk about people that are indulging a little bit more than they would like to, and then people that are finding it hard to work out. This week I'm going to focus on indulging, and then next week I think I'm going to do a quick video on if you're struggling to get moving and to get working out, how you can kind of work that into your routine a little bit better. So as far as indulging, I have 2 things, really simple, 2 things that I want you to focus on the most when it comes to indulging. If you feel like you are about to indulge because you're craving something, like you want chocolate or you want chips or you want to go to your favorite restaurant and have pasta or a burger, whatever that may be, I want you to think about 2 things. How do you feel when you have that food? Of course, while you're eating it, you're happy because it's delicious. It's your favorite food. You're eating chocolate or chips or that burger that I talked about. How do you feel about half an hour or even an hour a day after you ate that? Chances are you probably feel a little bit of regret settling in. You might feel sluggish or bloated, or your digestion may be thrown off. All of those different feelings I want you to really tap into and think about the last time you had that food, probably around the holidays, how you were feeling around the holidays and how you feel now that you're eating quite well. So when you let yourself know, okay, I'm at a restaurant, I have an option to order the burger, or I could go with soup and salad, something a little bit healthier, think about those feelings that come up for you after you eat that food. And that can often be the biggest deterrent for you when you are looking to order something unhealthy or looking to eat something unhealthy. Just think about the effects that you get afterwards. Now, if you're at home and maybe because of your spouse or your kids, you have some unhealthy food in the house and you're really tempted to just have some of your kids' goldfish or to have some of the chips that your spouse bought, you need to distract yourself. If you're having a really hard time to saying no to that food, you need to just stay busy and distract yourself with something else. Now, for some people, that might just mean cutting up some vegetables and some fruit, maybe having a half a grapefruit, and that can be their snack for the evening, and they're okay with that, and that was enough of a distraction. But for other people, they need to actually get out of the kitchen, maybe even get out of the house and do something productive and active in order to get that craving to go away. So maybe that means that you're going to go tidy up your laundry room and do a little reorganizing in there. Maybe it means that you're going to go for a walk and get some activity in. Whatever it works for you, just distract yourself, remove yourself from the kitchen and the situation and the house, even if that's what it means, and get your mind thinking about something else, because that's all it is your brain is focusing on that food when it thinks that that's what it needs and what it wants right now. But that's not the case. We know we never need chips as much as we want them sometimes. I understand that, trust me. We just need to tell ourselves, you know what, I need to do something else for the meantime. And then half an hour later, you're not going to have that craving to the same extent that you did. All right. So when you do feel like you are ready to indulge, especially because we're 18 days into the challenge right now. This is usually when I see people saying that they're ready to treat themselves to something because they saw some great results. So they think, oh, I can have pizza or I can have a drink that I've sworn off for the month of January. I know a lot of people in the challenge are doing a dry January, but then now they think, well, what is one drink really going to hurt? Well, if it causes you to slip back into that cycle of having your glass of wine with dinner every night or every other night, it could really harm your results and then your motivation, right, for the rest of the challenge. So do your absolute best to avoid indulging unexpectedly. But here's the thing. If you do want to indulge in something, let's say you know that you and your spouse are going out for a special dinner, or maybe you know that you have a birthday party coming up on the weekend, and you know that you're going to your favorite restaurant, or that somebody is making you a food that you really, really love, and you think, you know what, I really do just want to have that special glass of wine and that slice of pizza that I've been looking forward to, and that you really feel that you deserve. And you know what? If you feel that way, that's okay too. This challenge is not about swearing off those types of foods for good. And even for the 2 months, you don't have to swear those things off. It just means that you're staying away from them for the most part and as much as you can. So if you do decide that you are going to indulge in something, I want you to plan around it. So maybe you say, on Saturday night, I'm going out for dinner and I'm going to treat myself a little bit. Go ahead and do that, but I want you to make sure that throughout the rest of the week, you're keeping things nice and clean when it comes to your diet as much as you can. It means that you're going to be having smoothies for breakfast when you kind of would like to have a piece of toast here and there, or it means that you're not going to be eating those chips every night or at all during the week because you're planning for that kind of cheat meal or indulgent meal on Saturday night. That way, when you have that meal on Saturday night, Sunday morning rolls around, you get right back into your routine. You enjoyed that meal, you enjoyed every bite of it, every sip of it, whatever you're having, you enjoyed it. And then on Sunday, you get back into your routine and you eat as cleanly as you can, within reason, of course, until maybe you have that next planned out event that you are looking forward to, okay? So if you are looking forward to indulging maybe this weekend, I want you to do so mindfully. But if not, if you're planning to have a super clean weekend and you're going to stay really active, then that is fantastic. I support you in whatever you're choosing to do. And I think you're still going to get amazing results no matter what, because you guys are dedicated, you're committed, and you're all being very mindful of your choices. I've been seeing that in the check-ins as well. Lots of people saying, you know what, I've really been thinking about my choices and making better ones as a result. I'm realizing what I am eating now, and that's amazing. So just to recap the couple of weeks that we've had so far, we are halfway through the third week, and our weight loss numbers are currently sitting at 562 pounds. That's absolutely incredible. The challenge that we had a 10-pound challenge a couple of years ago, and our weight loss numbers were about 550 pounds for the 2 months. It was January and February as well, I believe. And we have already surpassed that number in this challenge in 18 days alone. I'm really, really, really excited about that because we had set a goal before this challenge to have our participants lose 1,000 pounds. That was our ultimate goal, and we thought that would be absolutely incredible. The fact that we're already more than halfway there, just 18 days into the challenge, tells us that this is going to be the best challenge we've ever had, and you guys are going to get the best results that you have ever seen. We are so excited about that. So just let that sink in, that 562 pounds. I mean, when you think about it, that is the equivalent to the weight of a grizzly bear or a large alligator or crocodile. The fact that that is just gone, that weight is gone from your bodies, it's gone from the trucking industry. That is really exciting, and it really does tell us that you can get great results while you're driving. You can get great results while you're working at a desk all day. No matter what area of the trucking industry you work in, I understand that it can be really hard to stay motivated and to eat healthy and be active. It's a tough industry to do that, but you guys are all proving that you can do it, okay? So if you guys have any questions at all throughout the next week, I want you to reach out to me. As I said, I'm going to be talking a little bit more about how to get motivated to work out next week. So if you have any comments around that, I would love to hear them. And other than that, I will see you guys next week. I'll be sending out the next round of check-ins and challenges on Tuesday. But I hope you all have a great weekend, and I will talk to you later.